We decided to buy some secondhand thrifted clothes from our and your favorite YouTubers, celebrities, without being secondhand, over $600. I have small butt disease, so I don't want to talk about it. They don't have crotches. Hello friends and welcome back to Clevver Style. Hi. Hi. I feel like I have to do the hi because Sinead always does.
I know, and then we all follow in sync with her.
Hi. So, as you guys know on Clevver Style here, we like to thrift.
Deep. Like I did like a really deep sniff in the armpit.
We love Depop, ThredUp, Poshmark, In Person, Goodwill. I miss it. I miss you so much.
I miss it. Yeah, and we're no stranger to thrifting some odd and unusual things on this channel. I recently here found a pair of Gucci pants that I'm trying to forget right now.
What? Oh my gosh, are those even jeans?
How do you say? Also, we have done so many other thrifting videos. Lest we not forget the episode where we went through someone's used lingerie from Lost Luggage.
Did I just grab the butt? I just grabbed the butt.
And we wanted to keep that anticipation rolling. So we decided to go online and buy some secondhand thrifted clothes from our and your favorite YouTubers, influencers, celebrities, actors,
Instagram models.
You know, it's all a big slash career these days.
So we're gonna be deep diving today into some of those folks' Depops, their Poshmarks, to see what they have for us to buy secondhand.
I am so excited because I love celebrities and I love thrifting. Like, I literally don't know a more match made in heaven.
I like weird things.
Weird, buddy. You're weird.
So if you guys don't know what Depop and Poshmark are, they're basically online thrifting apps that you can go and use so you don't have to actually go in store. I love Depop, like I literally use it often. It's curated almost like Instagram. It's really easy to find stuff.
Now is the time to tell you whose closet we shopped from. And I'm getting a little hot and sweaty because it could be an uncomfortable episode because the two people that we have maybe don't love each other as much as they used to.
So I used Depop and I shopped Bella and Danny Thorne's closet.
So I think you guys know where I'm going with this next one. I also shopped Depop and I shopped the infamous, famous Tana Mongeau's closet.
I'm curious if maybe once we both put on these outfits, will the static energy between us just like
we become lovers after this?
If you wanna be my lover.
We're in the future, but we're going to the past where Madeleine and I got to shopping. Let's pop up Tana's Depop. There are some interesting selections here. Actually, a lot of her items are sold items, which is really fascinating. She has 4 stars on her Depop account, which means she's a legit, decent seller. She has sold 1,400 things so far.
I'm just feeling like a bad bitch in these sunglasses, so I'm just kind of like in the mood to keep them on. So that's where we're at. Danny and Bella Thorne. There's already a ton of stuff that has been sold, which is I'm not surprised. I see a cute red dress, although I hate the color red. I can't explain it. It just doesn't look good on me.
Okay, so let's start here. She has a pair of YSL boots that I hate. They're so ugly to me. What the f? But they're priced reasonable for designer shoes. I think, you know, these shoes probably cost a lot more, which I would never buy.
Okay, I kind of like these Converse. They're a size 8 and I don't know if that would fit me. I'm like an 8.5, 9 and I never know with Converse if it's like men's. Like, are their shoes gonna smell like their feet?
Honestly, I don't know.
There's a lot of 90s inspired, colorful, tie-dye, iridescent pleather. A lot of pleather.
A lot of what I'm seeing is like red and bright and colorful and wild, and I'm just a little bit more on the boring side.
I don't really know what this is. I think it's a pair of shorts, pants, underwear. It looks kind of like a harness of something you would wear at, I would say, Disneyland.
Welcome to Disney.
Okay, there's this like Fila t-shirt dress. It just hit me that like if we buy these, I'm gonna be wearing the same things that like they wore.
It's very creepy.
It looks like she was mauled in this. Has anybody checked on Tana? Is she still alive?
I'm a mess.
Literally, these are chaps. This full-on, butt-out chaps. I don't know if I have the right undergarments for these clothes. I've actually sold my own clothes on Depop before in the past, and I love it. It kind of feels like Instagram in a way, so I feel very comfortable on the platform shopping. I mean, I've never felt uncomfortable shopping, let's just be real.
Yeah, let's see if we can put together some looks. Unsure, but pray for me.
Okay, I have some interesting items. They should be here in a couple of days, and I can't wait to try them.
So here are some of our round one selections. Mine is this American Vintage denim coat with the fringe on the back. So Coachella Stagecoach 2019.
Yeah, I love the jacket, honestly.
Yeah, it's from a brand called American Vintage, and it costs $100.
Say what?
A lot of things in Tana's closet, a lot of them were designer items, and a lot of them were a little pricey. She had a lot of cheaper things too, but there were a lot of pricey things, and things go really fast on her Depop, so all the things I got were kind of expensive for me. But I will say I love this so much. Of course, you guys know me, I love to make sure, see how things smell.
How does it smell?
This smells like it's been worn, but it's been washed and had fabric softeners. There's like, I mean, yeah, it smells like Tana Mongeau, but like.
Really?
Yeah, but even better than. Interesting.
I could see you wearing this like day to day or like to like an event. Once events happen again, I could see that for you.
Yeah, I really like it. It's really soft. The denim is made out of vintage denim, so I like that about it. It's really kind of a nice go-to staple, kind of flary, fun coat. Well, to make the $100 more palatable for our wallets here at Clevver, I do believe that both of my items from Tana came with little signed autograph notes, handwritten.
Do you think she actually did that, or do you think she just signed it?
I don't know. One says, "Thank you, legend. I love you," and the other one just says, "I love you, thank you."
Yeah, it was a good buy.
Thanks.
Really good buy.
Thanks. I worked hard on it.
So, like I said, I have Danny and Bella Thorne, so I actually don't know whose this was. I did notice that the shoes, there were different shoe sizes on there, and one was like recurring a size 8 and the other one was like a 6.5. So whichever sister has the size 8, I have her Converse. And these are actually really nice Converse. They're probably never worn. They look super clean, like really, I don't know, really nice quality. These were actually $110 though. Do high-rise Converse like go for even that much?
I think they're pretty expensive, and those are suede, real suede as well.
They're a little tight on me. I'm usually an 8.5 or a 9, so they're not like hitting perfectly, unfortunately. But the shoes, I think, are like, they were a good quality shoe if you were looking for something like this. This dress, actually the tags are still on it, so I don't think either of them have ever worn it. But it's this Fila dress that Sinead is gonna be so jealous that is now in my possession. And it says Shelby and Sandy like Fila. It's a really unique dress. Like, I would literally never pick this out.
Really, I was gonna say,
shopping.
if we were thrifting together, I feel like you would have grabbed this. You don't think so?
Well, if I was thrifting, maybe just because it's like kind of an eye-catching, unique thing, I definitely would have had to try it on and be like, I need to suss this out. If I saw it at like a Nordstrom, I wouldn't think twice. It's not my style. That's what makes thrifting like so confusing sometimes, is like you might hate something, but because it's there and unique. But it's actually like, it fits really well. It does give me this feeling like I'm a British schoolgirl, but specifically British.
You sound like you're from London.
Oh, and this was $35, and it's like a little collared shirt dress. So, you know, with the tag still on, I mean, that's pretty good.
yeah, I actually really like this. I think it's really cute.
I bet that like they were just gifted these, and like, do you know what I mean? Because the tags are on it, doesn't smell like anything weird.
I'd rather it go to a home that someone who loves it would use it versus sitting in my house or like being thrown away or something. So I do like that you can thrift stuff that is newer, that hasn't been worn.
So I'd be curious to know, like, what do they do with the money? How does that work?
They were a little pricey, and they definitely might end up on my Depop so I can keep my lights on at some point.
All right, you guys, our next round is very different. We've definitely, we're exploring different categories. It was like still kind of slim pickings on her Depop, but I saw this dress and I was like, oh, that's kind of my style, like a mini red dress, very like She's All That, you know me, like everything has to relate to something like 90s. And I was like, okay, that's cute. It's a size small, so this is a little too tight for my comfortability. The tags on this dress are still on. They're definitely hidden, tucked in somewhere, but I can tell it's very nice. Like, it's very well made. The satin is very thick. Like, this is a really nicely made dress. I think it's very high end because even secondhand thrifted, this sold for $180 on her Depop. That's a pretty little penny. That's $181 bills right there. This is the back. It's very interesting.
I think the back looks really hot and really cool. It makes it look like it's an actual like special type of dress versus just a plain old red dress. But I wonder if this is me coming in, falling in love with Madeleine as my girlfriend this episode. I wonder if we like loosened these up a little bit. If it would fit you a little, or if you feel more comfortable.
My stitches. Maybe I'll try that off camera. I'll mess around a little bit with it. But it's like definitely a sexy dress. Like I think on the right fitting, like if it fits, you know, a little bit better, I could see this being like a hot little moment. This feels very Bella Thorne to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
I think it's really nice. I don't think I would pay $180 for it.
No.
Like even if it was new.
Okay, so this just in, team. We just found out how much this dress actually retails for in the real world without being secondhand. Over $600. And the brand is
Ben
Travina.
Travienti, Tavernitii.
Wait, is there no R? T-A?
Tav.
Uh-huh.
Are we all speaking English?
All right, back to your assless chaps.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask about my assless chaps. So let me just clarify my purchase by saying this would not have been my ideal purchase. I don't know if you guys know me, but I've never worn assless chaps before.
What?
Shocking, I know.
Shocked.
However, there weren't a lot of options by the time I got to Tana's Depop. There weren't tons of things that were available and that would fit me. And so these were the only things. And you guys, hold on to your pants. I hope you have like full pants, not assless chaps. These cost $200.
Secondhand, I mean, again, is that like $600 chaps?
They don't have crotches. This is, look, again, Coachella inspired, NASCAR race inspired, cowboy chic inspired. Otherwise, I don't know where else you would wear these.
Okay, first of all, they go so well together. I don't know if you did that on purpose, but
I didn't.
They literally go so well together. Also, you need to wear more ashless chaps because it enhances your booty, like in the most beautiful way. Like it's literally just highlighting your booty, and it's being like, look at this booty. Like this is a whole vibe.
Thank you.
I'm so jealous. I have small butt disease, so I don't want to talk about it.
So I know $200 was a large pill to swallow, but the original price of these puppies was over $400. So it was quite frankly a steal, if I do say so myself. But yeah, I just feel very close to Tana Mongeau, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but here we are.
Do you have a favorite of the two?
I mean, yes, of course, these pants, just because I feel just awakened.
Yeah, and it's a full outfit. Like it's a look.
No, I really do like the coat. I think I will wear the coat a lot, obviously. It's a very like anybody could wear it type of item. These pants though, let me know in the comments where I should wear these to.
My favorite was probably the Fila dress. I felt very like a rugby player, like British, hello, you know.
And if there are any other celebrities out there that you would like to see us shop their closets, let us know who they are and make sure they have a closet because we gotta make sure we gotta shop their closet.
And go ahead and like and subscribe. Why aren't you already? And go back over here for more Clevver Style. Hang out with us forever.